please tell us if you know of any more plants that can predict rain, snow, drought. I'm sure there's more. Or if maybe you hear telepathically a plant whispering to you in your dreams, telling you of the forecast, or maybe not even to do with the weather. Maybe you hear, a tree outside your window whispering to you at night about the future, about what stocks to invest in, about, maybe to go start a homestead and start a cult and start conspiring against the government. Whatever it may be, please tell us what the plants have told you guys, and we'd love to hear it.
There are grass bugs and there are tree bugs. That's something that your mom should have taught you.
No,
there are grass bugs and there are tree bugs.
I mean, I learned that from Professor Oak.
That's a good source. I remember what my kindergarten teacher was named. Her name became Miss Jacobs when she got married, but she wasn't married yet when she was my teacher. I think her name was like Miss Shamu.
Somehow I doubt that very much.
Miss Shamu.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Miss Shui.
Okay, I doubt that so much. Okay, let's see here.
Dude, look at all these Turk's cap. If these actually do well, we'll be able to make so much ice cream from all these Turk's cap berries.
Yeah, we will. Beautiful Turk's cap. That's the Texas native plants, everyone, and we'll be soon launching a Texas native brand of ice cream. What will we call it, Lucas?
Ooh.
We haven't thought of a name yet. But anyway, guys,
Growers Cream.
Growers Cream. Yeah. Or the Growers Not Showers Cream. Botany Buddies Cream Juice.
Or no, this is our growers, but the ice cream is our showers. Right? Because we're growing these to show them the ice cream. So it could be showers cream.
Yes. Anyway, we'll be launching that soon, everyone. Welcome back to the Grower Show. We're back once again today. If you were tuned in last week, you saw that my neighbor Johnny Sletson tried to accuse me of stealing his Fiat. And who's got the last laugh now, Johnny? Who's got the last laugh? We're still here, and I'm not locked up in prison like you wanted. I'm not going to a jail. I never will go to jail. So, shame on you, Johnny. Shame. Anyway, welcome back today. We'll be talking about plants that predict the weather, such as the Texas sage. So, Lucas, you're from Texas. You know about the Texas sage. People around here say that it blooms when it's about to rain.
Yeah.
Seems to me that that's true.
It is genuine.
Some haters will tell you that it's not true.
It is generally more accurate than the weather app. So.
Yeah, it's totally ridiculous. So, basically, a lot of people call it the barometer bush, and it blooms before rain. It's triggered to bloom by high humidity and low barometric pressure. What those botanists or the scientists or whatever, the meteorologists, it's just meteorological propaganda.
Yeah, they're trying to ensure that their jobs continue because they know that they suck so bad at being able to predict the weather that they don't like that they're being shown up by a bush.
Exactly so. And they say that high humidity and low barometric pressure is correlated with rain but doesn't guarantee rain.
Also, it's saying that it's going to rain on the weather app does not guarantee rain.
Yeah.
Especially here in Central Texas where they will say it's going to rain, and 9 times out of 10 it doesn't.
Yeah, so I'm going to say here that the blooming of the Texas sage is correlated with rain and does guarantee that it's going to rain. And I'm sorry, guys, I got to stop yelling. I know I'm messing up the audio, but it's hard not to sometimes.
Well, it doesn't really guarantee it. It does better than the app, but sometimes...
I'm giving my personal guarantee here, Lucas.
Sometimes it does bloom and then it doesn't rain, but...
Well, here's what I think. That in general, there are long periods. Recently, we're in a rainy season here. We're in a period of a lot of rain. There are also sometimes long periods of no rain. There's times where it doesn't rain for 3 months at all, a single time. So I think it's a more broader thing. say it hasn't rained in 2 months, and then suddenly the Texas sage starts blooming.
It's probably gonna rain.
It's probably going to rain. And that, I couldn't really find anything on why this happens, why it does this. But this is my speculation, is that if there are long periods of drought and long periods of wet, the plant has evolved. So if it has been a long period of drought, it will bloom and then go to seed in time for the wet season, ensuring that the seeds will be more likely to sprout and the genetics will carry on. Don't you think that makes sense?
Yeah, no, because I mean, the turnover from flower to seed that drops, it's extremely fast. So the seeds end up dropping when it rains or shortly after.
Yeah.
Exactly when they would want them to be dropping.
Exactly. So there we've debunked that hoax. We've debunked another hoax, haven't we?
Yeah.
What was that sound?
There's a Boyd.
It sounds like a clown.
It's a Boyd.
It's a weird bird.
Is that how they say Boyd in Boston?
No.
Boyd? How do they say bird in Boston?
Bird.
Bird?
Bird.
They have that weird accent. What is it? How do you say it?
Some people do say, "Hey kid, you seen that bird over there, kid?"
Bed? Not Boyd?
I guess, I don't know, Lucas. Oh, it's a hawk. That's a beautiful hawk. They say, "Come on, kid, Marky Mark is my cousin, kid. He's gonna fuck you up down at Harvard."
You sound like what's that guy's name? The one that that likes to talk about climate change and have sex.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
The one that was in Django Unchained.
Oh, Leonardo
DiCaprio. Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway, guys, forget all of that. And next up, pine cones. Pine cones in dry periods will open up more. When it's about to rain, they'll close up tight. So if you've ever been in a pine forest, Lucas, and perhaps we'll go back out to that land we went upon with all those pine forests. Remember that?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go there when a rain's about to happen and see. But essentially, they're open to let sun and air and stuff in there and not rot from the inside. But then if it's gonna rain, they'll close because they have the little seeds inside the pine cones. And if it gets wet, then the seeds will kind of all clump together and kind of just fall straight down.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if they're dry, they'll be more likely to disperse further. So if you see a Texas sage blooming, it's gonna rain. If you see a pine cone open, it's likely no rain in the forecast. If it's closed, rain will be soon upon you. The leaves of oak or maple trees will curl up like frizzy hair as the humidity rises.
I've never seen this before ever.
Well,
actually, no. Hold on. It might depend
think
on
upon
the
your
species.
memory. Wow,
No,
look at that butterfly. It's huge.
I could see it with a white oak, like Quercus alba. I said that with a weird accent. Quercus alba,
Yes.
or maybe post oak. Those ones with those big leaves that have the big lobes.
Mhm.
I've seen them curl up. And you said that happens when it's dry?
No, when the humidity is rising and it's going to rain
okay.
soon.
Yeah, and I've also seen it with the only maple tree I've seen that with. I've seen pictures of it with other maple trees, but the only one that I've seen it with firsthand is the box elder. I know that does not happen to the big tooth maple. The big tooth maple does not do that. But
Well, it's probably dependent on leaf size.
yeah, they've got
thickness.
small leathery leaves, so their leaves are a lot stiffer than most maple leaves.
Yeah.
But box elders, they do get those droopy leaves where they're almost curled up.
Yeah, so that's another one. Common chickweed. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Common chickweed is just a common weed that grows throughout all of like North America and Europe. We'll put a picture of it up here, but it's you'll recognize it if you see it. It's just a very common weed, and that basically with those, the flowers normally open up in the morning. They're normally open from about like 9 a.m. to noon, and if you ever see the flowers closed between those hours, then it is likely to rain soon. Dandelions. Dandelions also close up when rain is coming.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, so I didn't see why, but my guess would be it's just to protect the petals so that they can dry out and disperse. You know, once the dandelions like go to seed, and then they spread upon the winds.
Yeah.
Look at all those bugs over there.
Bugs?
Yeah, on that tree.
Yeah, well, I think they're eating it, you know?
I'm scared of bugs.
Because the tree's dead.
Last week, guys, we got a bug infestation.
You
Or
should
not
put a picture of
infestation.
my ankle on there.
Yeah, well, you got to send it to me and I'll put it up. But we got some terrible bug bites last week when we were digging that hole. So, man, we're not digging any more holes ever again, Lucas.
No, we should dig more holes. Just be smarter about the location. Not do it in the woods like this. Or just
Yeah.
wear bug spray.
And maybe wrap up our ankles with duct tape.
Yeah, or wear boots, dude.
Yeah.
I used to get so many bug bites at work, I started wearing boots, no problem.
Really?
Yeah.
Those boots actually are pretty nice. Where'd you get those at?
I got them at Tractor Supply Co.
Really? For how much?
$90.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Is that a lot or a little?
That's a lot, dude.
Well, I mean, it's pretty cheap for boots. These are work boots. They've got steel toe.
Oh, they actually do seem pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway. Yeah, well, guys, we got some bad bug bites, so I'm scared of those bugs over there. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, the dandelions. You know what I'm talking about. They want to get not damaged before they can go to seed, so they close up tight when rain is on the horizon. So, another one. You ever heard of this, Lucas? Scarlet pimpernel.
I've never heard of that.
Pimpernel.
Pimpernel.
Pimpernel. Pimpernel. It's a weird type of flower, and like I've tried to instill upon you before, Lucas, the old life lesson: pimpin' ain't easy,
It ain't.
but it sure is a whole lot of fun.
I wouldn't say it's a lot of fun. Just because I don't.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Scarlet pimpernel. They call it the poor man's barometer, or the shepherd's weather glass. So that's another one that closes up when it's gonna rain. And what's a weather glass?
A weather glass.
It's like an old thing that they used to use to predict rain.
My grandfather has one of those
Heard of it.
old analog barometers with the.
That must be what it is.
I mean, it's not made of glass. It's in a glass case. I don't know what a weather glass is. Is it like a filtered lens that you can look at the sky with or something, and maybe like identify types of clouds?
Doesn't sound right. Anyway, we're too poor that we don't even know about the poor man's weather glass, so that's fucked. Another one, Lucas, for the Texas native plants, the persimmon.
Really? Texas
Persimmon
persimmon?
seeds.
This right here?
Is that one?
That is a Texas persimmon right there, and that right there, and right there.
Hopefully it'll grow some fruit this year and we'll be able to predict how the weather will be for the next winter.
That one might.
Although it doesn't really apply to us because we don't really get much snow. But a little further north, persimmon seeds can predict the conditions of the upcoming winter.
I know the eastern persimmon. We've got an eastern persimmon over on Manor Road.
Uh-huh.
It's a pretty big one, and it produces a lot of fruit in the fall. So, or
But still,
late
it
summer.
predicts how much snowfall you're gonna have.
Yeah, how?
So, you know, the cotyledon,
Cotyledon.
which is like the first. It's like the embryonic leaf. It's like the first leaf that comes out of a seed
Oh yeah.
with the two leaves on either
Yeah.
side. So basically, if you cut open a persimmon seed, cut it in half, and you'll see the cotyledon inside of the seed before it's sprouted, the shape of that will predict the upcoming conditions for the weather. So we'll put pictures here, but essentially it's like, the leaf with a little stem on the inside before it's come out. If it's shaped like a fork, basically, if it's kind of like riveted a little at the top, then it will be a mild winter. If it's just kind of more like this, shaped more like a knife, then it will be a cold and windy winter. And if it's shaped more like a spoon, then it means heavy snowfall to come.
We should put that to the test.
Yeah. Except there's not much snowfall here.
No, but we had that crazy storm. If we have another crazy storm and it predicted it.
True.
That'll
So
be conclusive
we'll do it.
evidence.
We'll predict it in the fall, I guess. We gotta look.
Yeah.
But we'll do that.
Or does, never mind. Xander moved. He used to have those two really big, eastern
Where'd he move?
persimmons. He moved, to that apartment with his GF, 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
Yeah, you don't remember this?
No.
That's why he doesn't have the persimmons anymore. That's when he was getting rid of all of his plants and he kept having people come over to take them.
Well, I remember him doing that last year. So maybe this is a cycle.
So he must just keep moving.
This is a cycle of abuse for him. So, another one they say is folklore in France. But again, we don't believe in folklore here. If it says it's folklore, it's absolutely true.
We also don't believe in French people, though, so we kind of have to weigh those.
What
two
about
things.
Daft Punk?
Daft Punk?
Yeah.
What's that?
Just don't make me fucking push you out of this fucking tree, dog.
I don't know what that is, man.
Don't make me stab you.
You're gonna tear my scrotum if you do that.
You're making me mad, Lucas. Alright, in France, they say that corn, if the corn husk is especially tight and thick, then it means a cold winter is upon them, or shall be upon them soon. Rhododendrons. You know rhododendrons,
I
Lucas?
do. They grow up in the Appalachian Mountains.
Yes. So these ones, the leaves will curl up and point down. The colder the colder it gets, but they'll do it a little bit in advance. So the leaves will curl up almost like cigars, kind of, like inwards, and then they'll start to point down, and it's so that they don't lose moisture in the sun. If they're pointed up, if they point down and they're curled up, they'll keep more moisture in them. And it's so that when the ground freezes, they can preserve moisture because they can't take as much moisture out of the ground when it's frozen. So if you see your rhododendron leaves starting to curl up and point down, then it means a cold snap is coming and a freeze is coming, a deep freeze. So where I'm from, we got a lot of rhododendrons, and they're a beautiful, beautiful plant. And so, look at that cardinal over there.
Oh, he's a chubber, isn't he? Oh, he's got that throat on him too.
Lucas, don't go there, Lucas. And
Relax, bro.
I know what you want to do with birds. I don't know why you
No.
keep talking about sucking off a bird or whatever.
No, dude.
And everyone saw that picture in the last podcast of Lucas out to dinner on a date with an emu. And that was a real picture. That was not AI
Wait,
generated.
what are we talking about?
That was a real.
What is this?
That was a real picture. It was not AI
Have you
generated.
posted this already and I missed it?
I haven't posted it yet, but once this episode is out,
Oh
it
my
will be
gosh.
posted by then. And I gotta show you this picture, Lucas. Because remember that one day you were like, oh, this bird has no gag reflex or something. Or no, you were saying the bird
Is able to suck.
You were
It's
saying
able to suck. It's the only bird that's able to suck.
You were saying some sick
Because all other birds have to get water in their beak and then throw their head back to swallow it. But this one bird, it can suck. So it can use a straw.
So anyway, I got an AI picture generated of you out to dinner with an emu.
Yeah. Well, the emo isn't the one that can suck, so.
Oh. Well, we'll have to generate a new image. So what was the bird?
I don't remember. Look it up.
Yeah,
Look
oh,
up.
yeah.
The only bird that can suck.
Yeah, you don't remember, Lucas.
I don't remember.
We
dude.
totally believe that, guys. Yeah, no, I believe you, Lucas.
Might have been blue jay or something. I don't know.
Anyway, guys, plants can predict the weather.
They
And
can.
This is just what I was able to learn from my research. Please tell us if you know of any more plants that can predict rain, snow, drought. I'm sure there's more. Or if maybe you hear telepathically a plant whispering to you in your dreams, telling you of the forecast, or maybe not even to do with the weather. Maybe you hear, a tree outside your window whispering to you at night about the future, about what stocks to invest in, about, maybe to go start a homestead and start a cult and start conspiring against the government. Whatever it may be, please tell us what the plants have told you guys, and we'd love to hear it. And Lucas, we want to make this just a quick episode today, guys, to talk about the plants and get straight to the points, because some days we're rambling on and on and on. And so, you got anything else to say, Lucas, to the people at home watching?
No. Vote. I'm with her. 2016.
Okay.
Hillary Clinton. Pokemon, go to the polls. If you ain't voting for me, you ain't black. So, they're super predators. At this point, what difference does it make?
Lucas, calm down, buddy. You're having a flare up. You're going back to 2016, 2015. You're going back in time. It's 2026, dog. Be in the present. You're here. Everything's okay, Lucas. Everything's okay, buddy.
It's not.
You're having a flare up. Your
No,
tism.
it's not. Property is like 3
Your
times as
tism's kicking
expensive
in.
now. I can't buy anything for $1.
Oh, are you saying you long for the past?
I long for the past. Back when our biggest concern was whether Trump was racist or not.
Yeah, I do long for further back from them, the 90s. Remember when Pokemon Red just got released?
No, I wasn't around in the 90s.
What?
I'm 23. I was born in 2002. After that plane hit the building.
It's just ridiculous. All right, that's it, everyone. We love you all very much. Thank you for watching. We'll be back next week with more riveting content for you all. God bless you and good night.